Om Namah Shivaya. I am Professor rudramohapatra from Bhubaneswar, Odisha, India. I am an astrologer and astro researcher. Shiva. Even if I have made it clear earlier that the difference between astrologer and astro researcher. Astrologer, or maybe on which, let it be Western astrology or Hindu astrology, they may not be astro researcher if they are able to predict the basic questions like marriage, business, profession, then they say them as astrologer. But astro research is all about finding out the whys and hows of the chart of the native. So anyway, uh, pertaining to few suggestions I have received recently that sir, your voice is little bit not very clear, so I will try to speak little bit louder, Shiva, and possibly to make the eye contact correct. I have to look to the camera, which I am not feeling quite comfortable. But thanks for those suggestions. Today, let me say you all about various methods of fortune telling. As you know, I hardly come prepared for my lecture. Whatever strikes my mind, I come to make a video on that. So there are various methods of fortune telling, which is now a matter of confusion among the prediction enthusiasts. Yes, I was just looking at one YouTube video today where our Prime Minister Modi ji, while conferring 1 hour to an astrologer, was saying that during his young days, when he was traveling by train, he used to pretend as a palmist. I mean, those who can read the palm to get a seat, to get attentions of other, like that. So there are many persons who are very enthusiastic for predictions. They don't have actually any genuine questions. Neither they have any genuine problems, but only prediction enthusiast. So they are now highly confused. That sir, somebody was using this number, somebody was using that, playing cards deck like that. So I got these responses. Others. So I thought to make one video on how or what are the various methods available now to you. Let it be in face-to-face method or in online portal or prediction. Primarily, if we'll talk of India now, there are three, four methods for predicting future. Number one is what we call Hindu astrology and various branches of that. Second, now you people might be watching tarot. So it is TRROT, but pronounced as tarot. Tarot reading, numerology, palmistry, and face reading. Face reading is actually dying. Hardly any people are into that, but that is another method. These are the five methods normally prevalent. These are methods. If somebody is saying some prediction out of the intuition, so no methods. But these are the methods. You can have books on face reading. Palmistry, of course, known as the Samudrika Shastra. Tarot, the origin is most probably Egypt or even the Latin America. There is a great connection between the Latin America. If I say Latin America, remember it is the South America, Venezuela, Chile, where the Aztec civilization was prevalent. And among these Egyptian civilization, there was some connection possibly because if you see the pyramids, they were prevalent in both the civilizations. So maybe from those culture, tarot evolved. There is also Western astrology, take it Babylonian astrology, Mayan astrology, other those things. Chinese astrology is also there, which is not Western astrology, of course, but not prevalent in India. In India, you will find this now. Tarot is highly getting the attention of people. So, what are these methods and how they work? They are different from each other. Yes, the methods are different. Also, the you know principles, underlying principles behind that, they are also different, and so on. You all know about astrology. Let's start from tarot. So, as I told you, that tarot is basically from Western civilization. That is not from our Indian civilization. Well, I have respect for all the civilizations. What are those? Those cards are known as angel cards. Angels and demons. So, angels are the messengers of God, and demons are the messengers of devil. So, angels cards. That means they are giving you the message from the God. Primarily, this is based on intuition only, but the decks are there to show the visitor that see these are the cards which are coming, and based on which you will have these things in coming days. No relation or no not an iota of connection with planets. They are just directly saying what the cards are saying them. Very good. Good for very immediate predictions. Good for yes no predictions. Or I hardly think that any prediction can be possible by tarot because the methods there is very easy. Yes, the interpretation may be difficult. Those who are the expert in tarot reading, they can interpret it. But the method is very easy. Whatever the question you put to the tarot reader, he or she has to connect with the cosmic energy and do the shuffling of the angel cards before you and shut out or take out cards for you, and what those cards are saying, he or she is just revealing before you. Same thing. Predictions are always indicative. So even their predictions is also indicative. So because I'm quoting the sources, people uh, those who visit for my consultation, they say that sir, we are visiting this tarot readers or an astrologer, where this percentage of predictions were correct. So prediction is indicative. I mean, the certainty it's not increasing, but it is very good. It is very quick. So the tarot reader is just like an angel or messenger of God, or she is just exhibiting the message of God to the visitor. Then comes numerology. This is the date of your birth. Okay, so out of that, they will find a number for you, not one number. One is known as Mulank or the principal number, and the others. And they allowed that number to some planet. Yes, in numerology, the planetary concepts come. But that planet is just, you know, related with that number. That planet's relevant in birth chart, other things are not seen. This is a good planet for you. So I was listening to one expert numerologist, and he was saying that also we are recommending gemstones based on numerology, and it is working. So it is mostly the calculations. It's not very rigid calculation. It's very not very swift calculations, very rigid calculation. Just one number they will find out, and out of that numbers they will say what is going to happen in the future. I do not know the genesis of numerology. Yes, sure. It is, people say it is Anka Jyotisha, but so far as Hindu astrology is concerned, not mentioned, or even if it is mentioned somewhere, it is not be very, very less position. But honestly, I have not read, I even do not know where from numerology has come, whether it is Indian, whether it is Jamaican, whether it is Chinese, I have no idea on that. But this is how it works. Date of birth, only the numbers they need, and the planetary analogy is also being done. Next is palmistry. I personally, I personally recommend palmistry to all the astrologers. Yes, to all the Hindu astrologers. The reason behind that is it is a very good method to test the predictions from birth chart. And it is also a substitute where charts are not available. It is also a substitute where charts are not available. So, palmistry is a must. How it works? Same planetary combination. All the planets are posited on your palm. There is a book how to construct. There is maybe many, but I have gone through one book how to construct the birth chart from palm. Some Rao, I do not remember, but some Rao, not Guru or K. N. Rao, but he has written it a very small book. So research has already been done. So what a big connection between palmistry and astrology. Yes, looking at the camera constantly, I am not feeling comfortable, but still, so you can find one kind of change in the eye contact in this video. So, palmistry is known as Samudrika Shastra, Indian origin only, because so much things are hidden inside the sea, we cannot unravel. So, palmistry is always incomplete. Yes. Recently, in a conference, I have met Upendra Singh Bhadoria, who is a faculty to Saptarshi Astrology, and he has also written a book and also saying me that the palmistry which is now promoted is not Indian palmistry. See, so but anyway, the Samudrika Shastra itself is indicating that it is too vast that it will always remain incomplete. But for any astrologer, palmistry is a must. So the planets, the lines, there are various symbols you have to see on the palm, and accordingly you can predict. Then comes face reading. Yes. So people say they read the lines on the forehead. As I was looking into one book, it was also saying various kind of faces. So they are much more scientified the things. But honestly, it is also based on intuition. Less methods based on intuition. Face reading very less used nowadays. So astrologers earlier time expected to have this knowledge. So just at looking at the face, they used to say something. And what is the you know range of prediction? That means how far you can go for the prediction by looking at face of somebody. I do not know, but expecting that it is definitely less than the birth chart. Yes, definitely less than the birth chart. So finally, we have got the Hindu astrology. You know that planets, birth time, and at the time of the birth, the placement of the planets are taken into account. Then dasa and transits, all those things are calculated to say the timing of the events. Now, Those who are visiting any fortune teller, do not try to compare between these predictions. They should be same. I mean, definitely your future is set. This is a very, very top questions before the astrologers or fortune tellers now. Sir, I have visited one tarot reader. She was saying that I will win in the court case, but you are saying no. How come? So do not do that. It may be possible that one of them is correct. Now, who is correct, you will come to know that. But do not test it. It is like you are visiting God, one temple, and bounding that the before the cult and seeking for some kind of wish or wishes. Out of those wishes, two, three wishes got fulfilled. The rest were not. That means you will not visit that temple anymore. No, it's not like that. So it's like saying when we are predicting the time, it is always recommended that you visit your own astrologer. Do not try to become your own astrologer. I should not take the name, but recently I was astonished. Yes, I was astonished to see one book is published by some commercial astrologer. You might, I am not saying anything against anybody, but the book was Be Your Own Astrologer. See, one astrologer is saying that be your own astrologer. This is absolutely wrong. Never try to become your own astrologer. Do not be your own astrologer. Do not be your own doctor. Do not be your own lawyer. Do not be your own engineer. Yes, even if you know astrology little, but till then, there are many reasons to this. You will over predict the things for you. Yes. So that is why it is always recommended that an astrologer should not look for his own horoscope always. This is given to you to help others, to rectify their karma, not to help others, those who are greedy people asking for more wealth, like that. No. So the idea here is you are there to get a solution to your problem, not to enhance your problem. So never visit one tarot reader, then go for one numerology, then go for one. What you are doing? Are you doing any research? Anyway, time is uncertain. These are only the indications by which we can find out some small clues based on which prediction is done. So never do that. You will be highly confused. Even if you are visiting many astrologers, the same thing will happen. I have made already one video. Why astrologers differ. Same thing. It's based on your own caliber. Your prediction will vary. How Guruvar Ken Rao will predict and how somebody else will predict that varies. I I take the name of Ken Rao because I bow down to his research, his contribution to astrology. I'm a regular reader of his books and I learned many things from his research and he is just impossible. I mean, very, very good. So prediction will vary. So what's a big deal in that? If you are visiting somebody, visit with that question. Do not worry about the methods they are using, but these are different. Do not say that a tarot reader is not using computer. No, the method is different. So as a visitor, you don't worry about the credibility of any fortune teller. All of them are okay. For me, all of them are okay. Even I have more respect for those sciences like numerology, tarot, which I do not know. If I do not know, so those sciences might have some more benefits compared to my own expertise. But if you are visiting, then visit any one of this fortune teller, stick to what he or she is saying, and move on. The purpose of fortune telling is to help you mentally, help you in occult way to find out your karmic structure or karmic pattern, karmic flow, karmic connection, whatever you say. We are not fortune changers. We are not fortune changers. Out of all these fortune tellers, anybody who is claiming that I can change the fortune is definitely a fraud. People are asking us, sir, how come we know the fraud? Yes, over promising. Somebody is making you some over promises, it is wrong. Sir, I want to get into government services. Yes, do this, you will get it. Sir, I want to have a triplex in the center of the house. Yes, do this and you will get there. No. Over promising, if somebody is doing or somebody is saying that with the fortune changer. So, my dear listeners, this video is just a very light video to aware you that these are only the methods, but the purpose is same. You will get an answer to your question. People visit another astrologer if they have already listened one negative answer in expectation that some positive answer will come. Again, do not do that. Do not validate the statement. Okay? You see, even see, even any fortune teller, the prediction will never go 100% wrong. Suppose somebody has predicted you five statements. On this time you will get married, on this time you will have a children, on this time you will have your own business. Out of those five, three to four at least need to be corrected. At least three, four is good. All five, yes, is very good, but may not be because future is indicative that is written in the scripture. फलानि ग्रहचारेण सूचयन्ति मनीषिणः indicative. So never over respect. Never think that this fortune teller will change your destiny. Never think if you are visiting many different fortune tellers, you will get different answers. Yes, not different answers. They will vary among themselves to some extent, not few extent, to some extent. Like if you ask me, sir, tomorrow, which time I am expecting a call from my mother, I cannot say you. But tarot, they can just tell you, yes, this is the probable time. So there also these methods of fortune telling also are complementary to each other. But for any visitor, for any person who is very serious to rectify the karma based on the prediction, like in our astrology, you say your Jupiter has some problem. You always say no. Never ever misbehave your elders. That is what you have done. That is why Jupiter is now suffering. Jupiter itself is Guru or not, don't get into that. We have sufficient evidences in scriptures. But the idea is it is indicating that you must be very good. Also go for reading, writing. So this karma is deficient inside you. So you do that. If you are even not prepared for that, no need to go to any astrologer or any fortune teller. Because future is anyway going to happen. It is destined to happen. Yes. 2 days back, I met one of my college friends. So he said, Rudra, there is no chance for free will. I said, very, very less. If you have, as Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev says, complete control over your physical body, mental body, and soul or energy body, then yes. And you are living the life of a sannyasa, then yes, to some extent, because many propositions in the astrology is not working for you. You don't need any materialistic achievement or anything like that. And you are now cleansing your karma at your best. So, but normally, those who are those who have a very strong will that will do this, will do that, and that will change our destiny, wrong. Do this, do your job, whatever you think right, whatever do all this thing. So next life is ensured for sure. This life, good karma, has no role to amend your destiny of this life. They will help you for the next life. So, if you have any question, please post it in the comment box. And if you have seen any other methods of prediction, like one parrot is coming and taking one deck and showing it. So it is not written in scriptures wherever there is this is mentioned in tradition possibly. Traditionally, those people are doing it. In some tribes, they use one kind of occult method to for prediction. I'm not getting into that, but primarily, if you see nowadays, this astrology, tarot, and numerology are widely used, and people are using them combinedly also. That is also again wrong. If any astrologer is using for verifying his own statement, it is okay, but till then, if you are an Ayurvedic doctor, it is okay. If you are an allopathic practitioner, it is okay. If you are into homeopathic practitioner, it is okay, but you cannot be all. So if Mahakala wants and Kala permits, I will come up with another video soon. Please let me know on any topic if you want to listen from me. Please share the video. Like, dislike is purely your choice. But please write me in the comment that why you dislike this video or what improvements can be done. I will try my best, though I cannot ensure you. Suppose you will say, sir, you go and make a video on the seaside, use this highly, equipped camera, other things. I cannot do. My voice should reach to maximum in a very simple way, that to which I can afford, I can manage. So, God bless you all. Om Namah Shivaya.